Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So I know y'all know about the Derrick Jaxsn thing going on, but I never had nothing to say about Derrick Jaxsn because I don't really care about him. Just like a lot of people say, I don't entertain lifestyle gurus and all that, people that trying to tell me how to live and how they so perfect and all that, because nobody's perfect, baby. As we can see, since all his skeletons have come out his closet, I don't care about that because I already knew he's a man, and he said black men don't cheat, and I'm like, you know what? You probably live the opposite of what you say, so your butt is out here cheating. I want to get on the wife, okay? Because it was so many things that just did not sit right with me. It was her look, her tone. It was the fact that she was being coached. The fact that he was holding her hands so tight. And you could just tell that it was staged. You could tell that she didn't even want to be a part of that. But she came out of pilgrimage to save the empire, because he makes a lot of money doing what he does. And, black women, we about keeping that money in. So that's why she came out and did it, but she put no effort into it. I could tell from the bonnet on her head, the fact that she ain't have no bra on. And then I don't like the fact that she used God as an excuse to why she took her husband back, because a lot of times God will just show you things that you need to take care of. So you could actually be disappointing God right now. God could be up there just shaking his head at you like, what is she doing? I just showed her and she's just sitting there, looking like a simp. God is disappointed because you need to put yourself first, but you are putting this man and his needs first. And he didn't put your needs first when he was out there doing him, did he? Okay? He didn't put your needs first when he was talking about relationships, but he wasn't exaggerating the fact that he had a beautiful wife at home, sharing you with social media. He was only sharing his body. So to really sit there and excuse his behavior and say, oh, I left, that was like if that wasn't so coached, I left and I didn't come back. Okay, and what they did for you, they don't do nothing. You left and he brought women into the house and he slept in your bed. That's what happened when you left. I left and I wouldn't return. Men love that. Please leave. Please leave. I'm upset. You're upset? Leave. Go by your mama's house for 2 weeks. Come back. No, nobody was here. Next thing you know, you're getting all kind of pictures of some chicks in your house when y'all was on a break. So you leaving really didn't prove nothing. It just further, allow him to do what he wanted to do. And I really don't think that this is done. I think that one day you might look back on this video, you might regret this. You might say, oh my God, I cannot believe I was like that foolish, being manipulated by this man. I was really into it and I thought it was God and it was something else. Because let me tell you, baby, energy is transferable. There's good and there's bad. Okay? So that energy that you keep talking about, maybe he's using it for bad and using it against you to keep you in whatever type of cave, honey, he got you in. Because I'm sorry, it looked like you came crawling out of a cave. Alright? The pictures that we see, it just looked like how everybody says. I'm so sorry to say it, but yeah, you do look a little beaten down. You do look like you've given up. It's all in your eyes. You can't even keep your eyes straight. Your eyes is going everywhere. And it's because your eyes were reacting to the things that he said. And you know what? His eyes wasn't reacting to the things that you said, because guess what? At one point, he left off the camera. And that was disrespectful. Because if I'm here for you, you pause it. I know that baby got to eat. Pause it. And then we're going to come back. And then you're going to sit here and look like a sad sack of shit. Alright? While I sit and look at you in pity. That's normal. I would have accepted that. I don't think he in the doghouse enough for me. And I'm starting to think that the reason why he's probably not in the doghouse the way we would expect him to be, or why he's able to run this narrative and she's just in total agreement with it and just seems like she just follow him at every whim in this situation, even covering for him, is because You have to listen. Tasha K just went live with another mistress that was more recent with them. And she said that she was pregnant.
That I was pregnant. I told him, off top, I don't want any children right now. I'm 32 and I don't want kids right now. And he went through like this emotional kind of thing as if he gave a fuck. But I'm pretty sure now that I'm looking, it was just an act, and he was just like, I don't want you to, terminate the pregnancy. I really want this. Let's talk. Let me come over there. Let's sit down and talk. So he came to my home and we talked. And he said, well, have you set an appointment? I told him no. Well, about 2 days later, I had already had an appointment. And I called him and told him. And he said, well, can you push it off for about another week? And I said, why? He said, because I want to make sure that this is what I want to do. So I said, okay. I said, well, this is what I want to do. So it's really not about what you want to do. So he just kept on going through like, well, you don't have any children. I'm trying to build a relationship with you. I don't want this to, to end like this. But I'd already had my mind made up that this was the end of it. Like I was not going to.
And he really wanted to keep the baby. To me, that's kind of weird. You're married and you want to keep the baby. Like that's not normal. So then Tasha K also mentioned this other girl. I forgot her name. I'm going to go ahead and insert it here. But she said that she was in a cult, or they are in a cult. And that's the first thing that came to my mind. Because if you hear what I said earlier, I said she came out of some kind of pilgrimage. You could just tell by her mannerisms that, whatever the belief that she has is just keeping her in that standstill, or making her, it's like a polygamous type situation. So I started to investigate the church, and I'm like, you know what? If this pastor is married, because he's obviously a narcissist. So if you look at the pastor, you can see the correlation between the two. He's a narc. They're both narcs. Okay. So I just want to know, maybe is some of their belief to like have their little lame duck wife at home. Have their little lame wife at home while they date others and possibly father other children, because that is some beliefs in the Bible now, that the man can have multiple wives, multiple women, multiple kids, and that woman have to be for her man, and that's it. So when I looked it up, he does have a wife, and the wife is on the same caliber, except for money wise, because they look a little richer, on the same caliber as her, like unkempt, not taken care of, looking a mess compared to him. He looks, I know he think he look beautiful. He look a mess to me, Lord Jesus, but he think he looks beautiful and attractive, and that's the narc thing about him. His hair is so smooth, and he gotta have everything about himself perfect, so you can buy his BS.
Oral sex demon. You see oral sex. Look, oral sex. Look. You oral sex. Use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out. Out, you demon. Out. Let go.
You delivered me 2 Sundays back. Then a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth.
And we know he's selling a lot of BS. And now he has this young one, Derrick Jaxsn, doing the same thing. He's following in his footsteps. He lied to the mistress talking about a book deal with TD Jakes for $100,000. Actually, I don't know if it's true or not, but this man is worth $1 million, at least, Derrick Jaxsn as well. So a book deal for $100,000 from TD Jakes, I don't think y'all even on the same lines of religion at this point. So I think I'm going to do some further investigation, because I want to see what this man preaches about married men. Are married men allowed to do these things? And is he just trying to push it to us like, oh, this is a God thing and God taught me this? Because God obviously didn't teach you nothing, because you was just cheating with the woman last week. And right when you recorded that video, you was texting another woman. You was texting her in between it. So you are trying to sell something to us, and everybody can see that. The wife too. We got to see where this go, y'all. This is not over. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.